What's going on, y'all? JT with a quick unboxing and look at the new Maverick Quantum Plus XT from HPI. So you guys know that they had these released with a 10 scale version not too long ago, and this is almost going to be, I think, closer to an 8 scale size. Now, these were announced the later part of last year, and we had all kind of been waiting for these to come out, and they were a little bit delayed in shipping, but now they have them in stock. So I did get these from Tiny Adventures RC, and there will be a link in the description if you guys want to purchase one of these as well. I'm kind of glad they got them in stock as well, because I had been anticipating to get this and run this for a good minute. Now, these are going to run you at $299, and it is going to be a brushless 8 scale Truggy. It's probably not going to be as big as an 8 scale Truggy, but it is going to be bigger than their 10 scale version. So I'm thinking this is probably going to be around 1/9 scale or something. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this box cracked up and let's see what's inside. And you guys know, oh yeah, gotta do it. Gotta love the smell of a new RC car. That looks really good. That looks actually really good. Looking at the way this looks and stuff, the paint scheme and stuff is a little bit different than what I thought it would look like. I thought it'd be a little bit darker. That's not bad or anything like that in the color, but this is about I'd say about the size if you put Slash or whatever. And I'll do some side by side comparisons with this and then the other ones and then some other cars and stuff a little bit later on. But it is a tad bit smaller than a 1/8 scale Truggy, just from what I can see right here with this. So let me go ahead, let me pull this out the box and let's kind of see what we got. All right, guys, got this all out the box and this looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So I like the way they kind of, this just layout just looks for it. I mean, I love trucks and Truggies and big monster trucks and buggies as well. And this would be no exception to the rule, of course. So now real quick with this, they do give you an instruction manual with this, but you don't get any tools at all. So it'd be nice to have gotten some tools, at least something to remove the tires and wheels, unless there's something buried in the box they got loose. I didn't see, but I didn't see anything in there for it. So HPI, if you guys are listening, let's get some tools with this. Even though it is priced at $299, it's still, you need some kind of tools or something to give with this as well. I don't know what that flash was about. So, and then taking a quick look at the radio real quick. This is a 2.4 gigahertz radio. It does have all your basic bells and whistles in here as well. I haven't had any problems or issues with the previous models that use this radio, and I don't think I'll have any issues with this as well. It does fit nice and stuff. Pretty good in the hand, so I don't see any problems or issues with this, and it uses 4 AA. So, all right, now back to this truck, or the meat of this unboxing is going to be this truck. So the setup of suspension seems to be pretty good, and that's doing pretty good, not even having a battery in it, so that's going to be pretty good there. Tires and wheels, the tires are going to be a little bit bigger than what came with the previous version, and I kind of like that compound that they come with in there, man. God, I love that new smell. I just really do. And I love the way the wheels and stuff set on here as well. So it'll be good to get this out and run this just to see how these tires and stuff hold up for it as well. Like I said, the layout of this is pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this body off real quick and take a look at the inside. So there you guys see the inside of this vehicle as well. It's all laid out pretty nice and good for it. It does have chassis braces front and rear. They are plastic, but I think these will be fine. Has a little bend which will help it flex a little bit in case you have a hard landing on the nose at the top of the front of the car. This will flex a bit. If it was really solid, it would probably just snap really easy. So that does, you guys see there, have a little flex and bend to it. You guys see something else here is that comes with a center differential, which is good. It's very good, because I was kind of fearful when I first saw this that they did not put a center diff in it, but I'm glad they did. That's going to allow me to change some oil out there too if I want to do that as well. Now the motor is a 3100 kV motor, and I think it's a 3665 size can and stuff with it, so that should be fine. You get a big nice heat sink on there as well, so that should be fine to kind of keep this thing running. I think it'll be fine straight stock out the box as it's set up for it. Looking at a couple other things, that is pretty thin there. Thin for this size truck, so I'm wondering how those are going to hold up, but we'll see. Those I don't know, those should hold up pretty well. I mean, if not, I can always swap it out. I'm looking at the thickness, and I'm kind of thinking Traxxas XL5 versions are the brush versions. It looks to be about just a tad bit thicker than those, but not as thick as the VXL one. So if those end up snapping, there will be an option to change those out. So if that does happen, I'll let you guys know about that as well. And then you guys see in the speed controller, that looks pretty familiar, don't it? But it's good that it comes with just a rebranded type ESC. These ESCs are probably going to hold up pretty well. I think this is about a 100 amp speed controller. I had to double check to see what amp this speed controller is, but I think everything should be fine as well as far as this stock configuration setup and running it in its stock form. It does come with, you guys see here, plastic body shocks, but they are adjustable, which is good with that. So we'll see how this holds up to some jumps and making sure these shock shafts and stuff don't bend on it as well. And then turning this over, you guys see that this doesn't have Phillips heads in it, which is good. You guys see the layout of that. And one good thing about this is going to be the A-arms. They're compatible with front and rear. So if you break one of the fronts and you got a set of two, you can always use one for the rear. Of course, it's going to be reverse and stuff for that. But I think that's probably a pretty good design with this, so that there'll be more parts available for it instead of having to buy a front and then buying different for the rear and stuff like that. So let me get this turned back over real quick. All right, y'all, so that's going to be a quick unboxing and look at this. This does come in 2 colors. It is available at Tiny Adventures RC. There's going to be a link down below in the description. Like I said, this is supposed to come out in December or beginning of January. So it took a minute to get this to the States. It was available overseas, probably at the time of this video, probably about a month and a half ago, or a little bit more. But we got it here in the States. I'm glad we got it. They know that we're going to be buying this and running it and doing all kinds of things to it and stuff like that. I did see a couple of videos of this running, and it did hold up pretty well in certain instances. So we'll see how this fans out when I go ahead and do some running with this. And of course, we'll do some speed tests with this as well on Super Speed Saturday to see how this truck does on 2S and 4S stock out the box. And then at some point in time, I may do, I don't know, a Super Speed Sunday where I take a car and I see how fast we can get without changing the electronics up, but gearing it up as high as it'll go. So I may try to do that at some point in time as well. I may start with this particular vehicle and do that, but we will see. But that's a close, quick look at this. You guys put your comments down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.